Oh man, those look like some delicious brownies.
Nate, I already told you they're for my calc project. You can't have any.
Well, if I can't have any, no one can.
Oh my God! Hello, officer. I just woke up from a faint and I looked and I saw my brother and he's on the floor and I don't think he's breathing now and please come quick, please. Thank you, based guy. Thank you.
Ooh, that's true. Let me get some pictures. Looks like he bled out from his scrotum. He also has quite a few lacerations on his upper nebulatory. Hold up!
What?
Look at this paper. It looks like notes for a calculus project.
Nerd.
It says it was on Newton's law of cooling. Hey look, it's an oven mitt. He must have died right after he took out those brownies. So, if we can take the temperature of these brownies right now and plug it into the equation, we can find out when he died. $120.
But he didn't finish the equation. So I guess it's time to make some brownies. We have to interview some suspects now.
Alright, we got his brother Mark, his friend Nate, and his stepmom Janet.
I think we should start with Mark. So Mark, where were you this afternoon?
I was playing soccer.
What time?
1:45 to 2:30.
Interesting. Interesting.
Mr. Nate LeCompte,
Yeah?
at what time were you at the estate?
Well, I mean, I slept over at his house and I left around 2:15.
When was the last time you saw Sean alive?
Well, he was alive when I left.
Interesting. Interesting.
What did you do this afternoon?
Well, this afternoon, about 1 to 3, I was on a bike ride, and then the rest of the afternoon, I was home.
Intriguing. Intriguing. See, at time equals 0, temperature is 250.
Alright, so we're going to find when Sean was killed using Newton's law of cooling, and that states that dy over dt equals k times y minus s, and dy over dt is the rate of change of temperature, while s is the surrounding temperature. Now we're looking at our given information. At t equals 0 minutes, y equals 250 degrees Fahrenheit, and at t equals 10 minutes, y equals 145 degrees Fahrenheit. So we have dy over dt equals k times y minus s. We put in the 77. dy over dt equals k times y minus 77. Now we're going to divide each side by y minus 77 and multiply each side by dt. So we get 1 over y minus 77 dy equals k dt. We're going to integrate both sides since it's in a very nice differential equation format. And now we're going to get ln y minus 77 equals kt plus c1. So now we're going to raise it by base of e, since the base of a natural log is e. Y minus 77 equals e to the kt plus c1, which is the same as y minus 77 equals ce to the kt. So now we have 250 minus 77 equals ce to the k0, because we're going to plug in 0 and 250 as our initial value point. And then we get 173 as c. Now we have y equals 173e kt plus 77. We're going to plug in t as 10 and y as 145, and we get 145 equals 173e to 10k plus 77. We're going to solve for k. That's going to be 68 over 173 equals e to 10k. We use a natural log, and then we get k equals 1 over 10 at ln of 68 over 173. So k is negative 0.09338. We plug that in. We get y equals 173 times e to the negative 0.09338t plus 77. We're going to plug in y as 120 and then solve. Once we solve all that, we find t equals 14.908 minutes. That's about 15 minutes. This means Sean was killed 15 minutes before we arrived at 2:30, meaning he died at 2:15. It was Nate.
Have you guys gotten any further with the investigation?
Yes, we have. And we found out that you are the murderer of Sean Titus.
What? But he deserved it. He didn't give me any brownies. Ugh.
After, let's go. Turn over. Hands on your back. Let's go.
Nerd.
Oh, sweet thing, Zion doesn't love you. Babylon don't love you, but you love everything. Oh, you saint
doing the videos. Alright, action.
So, Mark, where were you this afternoon?
I was playing soccer. Football. I messed up.
What are you doing?
Wait, so are we gonna make a fresh batch of brownies for the afternoon project?
We're just gonna bring the brownies in.
Here we have the Nate in its natural habitat,
Oh, hey, Ant.
stalking
Oh, hey,
its
spider.
prey. The Sujay.
Dominant position.
Scary spider.
Where?
Notice as he
It's red.
seduces the Sujay.
Better watch out for the red spider eggs. Nate, what do you want me to do? 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 Nate! What do you
For the sake of humanity.
rolling out forward?
I'm gonna walk out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So, Mark, just open the door. Like, stand there and just open the door. Pretend you're coming.
Swerve.
Ow! Ow! Is it hot?
Yes. The pan is
Wait,
extremely
can we
hot.
put this down farther?
Thought out through multiple stabbings in his.
Oh my god!
Sujay.
It looks like he was doing a calc project.
Nerd.
Sujay.
Come on!
Y dt equals k times y minus 170. C is a constant, alright? C is a constant, and it's not the same constant as we were using before, so I guess I'll call it C1. C1 is a constant. And so since it's e to the C1, we might as well just write it as C1. So that's going to be C1. So e to the... Were you filming this?
Nope.
Wow.